Alrighty, guys, welcome, one and all. We got us a little Dungeons and Dragons board game here. Castle Ravenloft, the board game. Ages 1 to 5 players. Alright, for 1 to 5 players, sorry, not ages. For 1 to 5 players. As you can see, this is a really thick box. What is this, like 4 or 5 inch thick box? And to tell you the truth, there's surprisingly a lot of stuff you get inside the box. This is, of course, a board game based upon the 4th edition of Dungeons and Dragons. So this is, I'm not sure. Actually, when did this game come out? It came out, since you're probably wondering, and I happen to have the information right here. It came out in, where does it say what year it came out? That would be awesome. Doesn't actually say on this main screen the year it came out. I'm probably staring me in the face, and I'm probably just, oh, there it is, right there. Right at the end of the name. So, Dungeons & Dragons Castle Ravenloft board game 2010. The Master of Ravenloft is having guests for dinner, and you're invited. So this is a whole line of games that came out in around the 2010 frame with The Legend of Dritz, The Wrath of Ashharden, Ghost of Salt March. So there's a whole, like 5 or 6, Temple of Elemental Evil was another one. There's like 5 or 6 of these games that came out. They were pretty popular for a little while, and then they kind of just fell flat. I think the 4th edition's Dungeons and Dragons and changing that to a board game didn't really inspire people with the mechanics of the board game. But like I said, it's surprising for the a little amount of money that I paid for this game that came out in 2010. I got it on the secondhand market. I think it was like $35, $40 or something. It wasn't very expensive. You get a ton of big plastic miniatures. As you can see, there's several big ones. You have these nice, huge, thick wooden cards for each of the bosses. You have some tiles we're going to show you here. Tons and tons of tiles. You actually have some smaller placards for some of the other mini bosses. You have 5 different characters. Here's 4 plus the character we're playing. So 5 different characters. Each of the different characters has got 4 at-will powers, 4 utility powers, and 4 daily powers. So each of them have a bunch of cards. Of course, you got all your encounter cards, your monster cards, your treasure cards, a whole bunch of different tokens and stuff. So, I mean, the production, there's a lot that goes into this game. To be honest, a ton goes into this game. And again, for the cost of this game, it is pretty reasonable to pick up, and there's a lot of there's actually a nice little adventure book that you're going to go through and play through a bunch of adventures. There is, it looks like 13 different adventures in here. Now the first adventure is a solo adventure, so if you want to try this solo for yourself, the first adventure is solo. You only have one character, and then you play through that adventure to kind of learn the mechanics of the game, and then you start playing with multiple characters. If you're playing solo, you play with multiple characters the rest of the way. So in this first one, we're only going to be playing with one character. It's, like I said, a tutorial session to kind of teach players how to play the game. And then, like I said, once you finish mission 1, then you start playing with more characters and more characters, which we'll get to do. Because, like I said, there's 13 encounters, a bunch, like I said, bunch of bags of miniatures here. There's miniatures here. There's other miniatures over here. There's a bag of PC miniatures, or the player characters, so I already put that bag away because we're not going to need them. There is all kinds of big, thick tokens. Like I said, there's some of the larger miniatures. We have a Dragolich here. Oh. So, yeah, I know, you know, 4th edition, I actually liked 4th edition a lot. I actually have all the 4th edition books, or a bunch of the 4th edition books in my drawer down there. I traded all my 3rd edition, 3rd and 3.5 edition for 4th edition books from players that I knew, because I was upgrading to 4th edition. I liked 4th edition. I still think it's a great edition. I know a lot of people said, oh, it's not really D&D. It wasn't, but that doesn't mean it wasn't a great edition. It was a great game, and I really enjoyed it. Anyways, so now we're going to be playing the board game. Let's get to it. Maybe if I can click on the right scene here. There we go. All right, so you know, the rule book is not. It's only what, 10, 12 pages or something. No, 14 pages, but you can see a lot of it's big, thick pictures and leveling up, the encounter deck, treasure decks. You know, healing surges, damaging, utility powers, etc., etc. Lovely. All right. There you go. So, basically, on your turn, and again, this is pretty much set up like a 4th edition. You're going to be using a 20-sided dice. You got an armor class. You got a certain amount of hit points, your speed, and your surge value, which again was a great thing the 4th edition brought in, which are basically these healing surges. So basically, if you get knocked out, you can spend a healing surge to get back up to 4 hit points if you don't take any healing or anything. And since we're playing solo, you actually get 2 healing surges. So that's a good thing. We're going to be playing as Cat, the human rogue. You are stealthy and sneaky, and a master of sudden strike and quick escapes. You laugh at danger, and you come to Castle Ravenloft to satisfy your curiosity and acquire treasures. I'm a trap expert. You are an expert at finding and disabling traps. You gain a +5 bonus to rolls to disable traps. And then I have 1 rogue utility power, 2 rogue at will powers, and 1 rogue daily power. Let's take a look at what we chose here. So for our at will powers, we chose Snipe Shot. Attack 1 monster within 1 tile of you. You get a +2 bonus to attack roll if the monster is a tile away from you. +7 to attack, distance at 1. We have Death Strike. Before the attack, you can move 2 squares. Attack 1 adjacent monster, +7 and 1 damage. We have a Rogue Daily Power Dagger Barrage. Choose a tile within 1 tile of you. Attack each monster on the tile, +7, and it does 2 damage. And even with a miss, you do 1 damage. And then, of course, when you use this card, you flip it over until you can find a way to get your cards back, because this is a daily power. And then our utility power is Stealth. Use this power immediately after you draw a monster card. Discard the monster card instead of placing it. So that is our hero and her special abilities. We do get since we are playing solo, we get a item as a treasure for this first scenario. So we will draw that. And basically what we're trying to do in this, as you will see here shortly, is we're trying to escape the tomb, Strahd's tomb. He has taken us into his tomb and we have awakened, and the hour is dwindling by, and as time goes by he will awaken to come hunt us down. So we have to get out. And you can see there is a stack of 11 tiles. The first 10 are random. The 11th one is our secret entrance to get out. So we have to basically explore his castle and get out alive. Alright, we're looking for an item card here. Let's see what we got here. That is... It is not an item card. Alright, we have a Ring of Regeneration. Use this item when you would draw a treasure card. You can regain 1 hit point instead of drawing the treasure card. Alright, so we got a little Ring of Regeneration to regain some hit points. Alright, I like that. Alright, we have this. We now will read you the text from our scenario number 1. You wake up alone in the depths of Castle Ravenloft. The last thing you remember was when the man with the piercing eyes and long cape approached you on the dark street outside the inn. It had to be Count Strahd, the vampire. Outside the castle, you know that the sun is high in the sky. Now you have to find a way out of here before the sun sets and Strahd returns to finish what foul plot he had begun the night. So you can see on this, there's actually a special sun turn track. And every time we flip up a token that is a white arrow, we're going to move this forward, and once this goes to number 5, then Strahd will awaken and chase us down. So we will put this way up over here, maybe-ish. Sure. Alright. Last but not least, let's talk about what we do on our turn. So, seek a sequence of play on your turn. You're going to do the hero phase, then the exploration phase, and then the villain phase. On the hero phase, if you have 0 hit points, use a healing surge if one is available. Perform one of the following actions: move and then make an attack, attack and then move, or make 2 moves. And then, once our turn is over, we'll do the exploration phase. If your hero occupies a square adjacent to an unexplored edge, you will draw a dungeon tile, and you will place a monster on the card, and then we'll have the villain phase where the villains will move and attack and do all kinds of things, and then we will draw an encounter card if we did not place a tile during your exploration phase, or if you place a tile with a black triangle as opposed to the white. If we place a black triangle one, we'll get an encounter. You will see how all that goes as we go. So, it's our turn. So we can choose to move, which we will move. We're just going to move to the edge here. It doesn't matter. And then we'll get to the exploration phase. So we're going to just flip up again. These 10 tiles are all random, but I will shuffle it so you don't think there's any shenanigans going on here. The final one we know is our exit out, so we have to get to that tile. That's our goal. Alright, here we go. Dungeon tile number 1 is a black one, so we will have, we're going to put this right there like this. We get a monster, which, let's shuffle these up. We'll draw a monster. It's a kobold skirmisher. Alright, let's see where the kobolds. These are skeletons. No, they're not in there. They must be in here. We found us a kobold skirmisher. There we go. He will boop, pop up right there. So that was the exploration phase. We will now go to the villain phase. What I have first thing is we flipped up a tile with a black arrow, which means we get an encounter card. Again, I will shuffle the encounter cards just so you don't think there's any shenanigans going on here. Boom. Ambush. Oh, great. A massive net falls from the ceiling while monsters close in from all sides. Attack each hero on the active hero's tile. It's an attack of +8 and damage will slow us, and then we discard this card. So monsters are dropping nets from the ceiling on us. We have to see if we are going to be caught in this. So +8, our armor class is a 14. Unfortunately, it doesn't say. We do have a bonus to traps, but it doesn't look like we get a bonus in this one. So we're going to add 8 to this die. If it's 14 or higher, it's a hit. I rolled a 1, a natural 1. It misses us. Alright, so then we'll discard that card. Then after we have the encounter phase, we will then go, if a villain is in play, activate it. There's the villain in play. So we will look at the villain and say to ourselves, what do we have? If the Cobalt is within 1 tile of the hero, it attacks the closest hero with the thrown javelin. So he's going to throw his javelin at us if the javelin is within 1 tile of the hero. Yep. He's going to get a +9 to his attack. He's going to... 6 and 9 is, just barely 15. So he's going to hit us. And he's going to instantly do 1 damage. Alright. So I'm just going to put 1 damage token on us to show that we've been damaged. Alright. Activate each monster and trap you control in return in the order you drew them. So yes, so we need to keep track. Cobalt was first. Alright. And now it's our turn. Back to sequence of play. Goes back to our turn. So hero phase. Where it hit 0 hit points, no. Then we're going to do one of these actions. We can either move and attack the move, or make 2 moves. That's our choice. So we're going to move and then attack. And what we want to do is we want to attack this guy, but we also want to explore, because if you don't explore, we're going to get an encounter. And so what I'm going to do is I have a movement speed of 6. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I'm going to stab this guy with our power. And I'm going to hit him with our Death Strike. So that is a +7. The Cobalt has an armor class of 13. So we add 7 to this. We need 13 or higher. We got a 9 plus 7 is 16. That's higher than 13. We do 1 damage. He only has 1 hit point. He is dead. Yay! And we take this as an experience reward now. Once we have 5 experience points, there's a chance that we can level up our character. So we're going to hold this. I'm just going to put this face down over there. And the other thing we get is a treasure card. And this is pretty much the process you're going to see over and over and over again for this game. There's not too much to this. It's pretty much get to the edge, explore, kill monster, and move on to the next section. Now, of course, it's going to get a little more interesting when you got multiple players moving in different directions and different events that are going to happen. Alright, so here we go. We got a treasure. What is our treasure? Our treasure is Item, Lucky Charm. Use this to re-roll the die. Wow, alright, so we got a Ring of Regeneration, we got a Lucky Charm, we got some Dead Kobolds. Alright, so that is our hero phase. We now go to exploration. We will explore this tile right here. We'll flip it up, and you can see it's a white. So white means, for this encounter, we move the sundial up, and we still get a monster. The monster, oh no, the Wraith. Oh boy. The Wraith is like the toughest monster, one of the toughest monsters in this whole encounter book. So he is going to spawn right there. Yikes. Alright. It is now so that was the expression. We now do the villain phase. So the Wraith, if the Wraith is within one tile of the hero, it moves adjacent to the hero and attacks the hero with the life-draining claws. So I'm going to have him move here. Okay. So, you know what? I do have this special daily ability. When a monster card is drawn, I can immediately just discard it. Would it be worth just... Yeah, you know what? We're going to discard it and get rid of the Wraith. He is... The problem with the Wraith is twofold. Number one, he has 2 hit points, which is pretty good. But the more important thing is he can paralyze you. And whenever you defeat him, every hero on the tile where it's defeated takes the damage. It doesn't actually say that on there. You know what? Maybe we will. It doesn't say. I wonder if they changed this in the 2nd edition. Special ability, it says Death Shriek when this monster is destroyed. And you know what? Maybe we will. Maybe we will. We can wait and see. Problem is I don't. It's worth 3 experience, so he is worth a big chunk if we can kill him. Problem is he's got 2 hit points, so... Yeah, you know what? I am going to use this. We'll probably get it again. So it's going to be discarded. We'll discard this. We'll discard this. There we go. That's fine. So we will go through, yes, so boom, 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 boom. We did the hero phase, we did the exploration phase, we canceled the monster, we drew a white arrow, which means we don't get an encounter card. We move up the sun token instead, which we did. There's no monsters on the board, so we don't have to worry about that, and we're done with that turn. Now it goes back to us. Now I'm going to do a move again. I'm going to move right here. We're just going to go 1, 2, 3, boom, and see what we get. And it's another white one. Okay. And that's going to move this up. We're going to get another monster, which is a skeleton. Alright. Skeleton. Okay. Here we go. So, he is going to move up and he's going to attack us. If the skeleton is within one tile, he will move adjacent to the closest hero and attack the hero with a charging slice. So it's plus, oh my. Plus 9 is going to do 2 damage if he hits. Let's hope he misses. Well, that's not a miss. Ouch. Okay. Our turn. We're going to do a move. I'm sorry, attack, then a move. So we're going to hope we got to kill this guy. Because we are going to... We got to kill this guy and then explore. So we are going to kill him with the plus 7 attack. He's got a 16, so he's pretty dangerous. Wow, and that was a miss. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to spend the lucky charm to re-roll. We do not want to fall behind the 8 ball on this. And then I decided to roll a 1. Alright, I will then move 1, 2. And then we'll do a exploration phase. Another white. Uh-oh. That means we move this up. One more white and Shroud is going to arrive, which means we're going to have to haul butt to get out of here if that happens. Okay. Monster spawns, which is another Kobold Skirmisher right there. Okay. This guy's going to move up and attack. This guy will move up and attack. So we'll do the skeleton first. 9 is going to be another hit and another 2 damage. Wow, that's nasty. The Kobold with the plus 9 to his attack. Holy crap. 9 and 6 is 15. That's going to be enough to do another damage. Boy, our 8 hit points are going down quick. We have 6 damage on us already. Wow. Okay, lovely. We're going to do a move. I'm sorry, an attack and then a move. Again, we're going to try and hit this stupid skeleton. We got to get rid of that 2 damage he does. Okay, here we go. Kill him! Yes! 13 plus 7 is 20, which beats his 16. That's going to kill him. He's dead. Boom. We could draw treasure, or because of our Ring of Regeneration, we could just take a point of healing. And yes, we'll take a point of healing. Where is our... Yeah, here it is. So he's worth 2 experience points. And then we'll move. And again, we're going to move here. So we can continue exploring. And if this is a white tile, we are... Okay, no. This is a arcane circle here, which is interesting. We have a monster, which is a Kobold Skirmisher. Since we already have a Kobold Skirmisher, ignore that and pull out another one. We have a spider instead, of course. Why wouldn't we have a spider? Spider, spider, spider. There, I see a spider. Why does it have to be on the bottom? That's what I want to know. Okay. I guess we should just keep out all these monsters for now and all kinds of nice miniatures here, huh? We got that one. Oh, we got Shroud right there. Okay. All right. So that was a blue, which means when we get to the encounter phase, we have an encounter because it was a black triangle. Event: spider webs. Hundreds of tiny spiders crawl across the ceiling, sending a thick mass of webs down upon you. Attack the active hero. It is a +4 attack. 5 + 4 is a miss. So otherwise I would have been immobilized, and then we discard that card. Okay, now we have monster movement. He is going to move up here. He will move up there. Cobalt will attack us first. He with a +9. Oh, 9 + 2 is 11. Not good enough, Cobalt. Spider. Oh, actually, he will not move. He will spit his web at us, which is a 1. Or +11. Are you kidding me? And that's going to be 20 and a damage. And slowed. And then bloop, he becomes, it says, it does a damage and slows, and then place the spider adjacent to the hero. So I'm assuming he like spits the web and then kind of scurries over. Okay. Well, we have to do something better. I am going to. So we've only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We only gone into 5 rooms. So we have to go through 10 rooms before we get to the 11th one. So you can see, still a lot to do. We are going to attack, then move. I'm going to attack the spider. He's got an Iron Class of 15 and 1 hit point. So if we hit him, we should be able to kill him. Yes. So spider is gone. We will take that. And again, we will take a... We'll use our... yeah, we better use our Ring of Regeneration. You can regain 1 hit point instead of drawing a treasure card. Yeah, we will continue to do that. Now, movements. Do we want to go to the edge again and continue this, or do we want to not do that? We will have an encounter. Yeah, I think we don't. We were not going to move there. So, because we didn't explore, we were automatically going to get an encounter. Which could be bad. But we'll see. I don't want to get swarmed by too many monsters here. So, Cobalt will attack us. Plus 9. Let's hope he rolls a 1 or 2 again. Hey, Avid Duke, how you doing? Just found your channel. We like the same games, so I'm enjoying watching your streams. Thank you. Phoenix Knight, what is going on? Some more exploration. Exploration, yes. More stuff, yes. So, Cobalt's gonna attack us. Oh wait, before we even do that, right? Sequence of play, dude. Sequence of play is we do the if you didn't explore or you placed a black triangle, then you draw an encounter card. So we didn't explore, so we automatically get an encounter card. Hopefully it's not bad. Event attack, animated armor. Attack each hero in the active hero tile with the plus. Holy cow. 3 damage. Which will kill us if he hits. And even if he misses, we take 1 damage. So that wasn't great. Let's hope he doesn't hit with this plus 7. Damn. Alright. So that is our 8 hit points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, alright. Oof. We got knocked out by the animated armor. Well, alright, monsters that ignore you when you're knocked down. So we don't have to worry about the Cobalt. On our turn, we can stand up. We spend a healing surge. So we have only 1 healing surge left. We go back up to 4 hit points. As you can see on our character there, 4 hit points. And then we get to take a turn like normal. That was not very good. Alright, what I think I'm going to do is we're going to... I'm going to move this. I will have to keep track of it though, because bloop, if Shroud awakens the Vampire Lord, he will come after us, so we need to know how far away he will be. Which means, yes, this could happen right now, as a matter of fact. We're going to attack and then move. So we're going to attack. Come on, let's hit this little guy. Yes, dead. We'll take a treasure this... Yeah, we'll take a treasure. Potion or rejuvenation. Flip over one of your used powers. Well, we only have 1. So, yeah, we'll go ahead and use this and flip it over. Boom. Lovely. That is our treasure pile. Stick that over there. How much XP do we have total? We have 2, 4, 5, 6. So we're getting, we got enough to level up. You can also spend 5 XP to disregard a card. So we killed that guy and we can move. We're going to move 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to draw a tile. And it's a black tile. Ooh, lucky. The monster is a gargoyle. Oh my gosh. A gargoyle. He goes right there. We got Irina Kovana's crypt. Irina Kovana's crypt. Alright, we drew a black triangle, which means we're going to have another encounter. Treasure chest. Roll a d20. Come on, roll high, roll high, roll high! 18! Draw a treasure card. Yes! Treasure card. Bless. Surround them. Play this blessing immediately. Until the end of your next hero phase, each hero gains a bonus to attack rolls equal to the number of heroes on his or her tile. Okay. Till the end of my next, so I'm just going to put it there as a reminder. We're basically going to get a +1 to our attack. Lovely, but not bad for an encounter card. Let's see, we have treasure pile, we have encounter, okay. And then he's going to move up. Boom, boom, boom. And he's got 2 hit points. He's going to be a problem. He's going to attack with his Whirlwind of Claws. 1 tile. 5 plus 8 is 13. That is a miss. Miss, gargoyle. Miss. Yes. Lovely. Whew. All right. It is our turn. I'm going to use my daily power. And I'm going to choose a tile within 1. This is actually, as you can see, this monster is actually on a different tile, even though we're literally adjacent to one another. But he's on a different tile, so I can attack him with a +7. If I hit, it'll do 2 damage and kill him. Come on, we need to kill this guy. Come on! Oh no. Yes! Oh my god. 8 plus 7 is 15. The monster has a 16, but remember, we get a +1, which I didn't think was going to matter. We have a +1 until the end of our next turn. And because we were blessed, we hit. Awesome. Well, the gargoyle's dead. We get his card, add to our total. And we flip this over because it's been used now. That is our daily. Which kind of stinks. And then this can go away because it is the end of our turn. Oh wait, well, we got to move. Where are we going to move to? We're going to move 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're getting close-ish. Oh no. So Stroud has awakened. And so I'm going to have to build this up. It's going to be way over here. Alright, so Stroud has awakened. So we place him right there. He has this super huge board Count Stradvan Zorovich. Alright, and he does this stuff on his turn. Now remember, then he's going to run all the way down, then cut across here, which comes this way, and then come down here. So he's got a long ways to track us down. So, so that is, okay. So it's the villain phase. We got to do a monster as well. Jeez. It just never ends, does it? Another Wraith. I am going to go ahead and spend my special ability to discard this, because we are being stealthful and they don't know we're there. Boom. Ha ha ha. I don't want to have to deal with the Wraith. Okay. So on their turn, we would have an encounter. No, because we got a white triangle, so no encounter. And again, this would be all laid out on the table if I had more room. This, again, is going to be this over here. The Stroud is going to have to run all the way down this hallway, turn the corner, and come. That's what he's going to be doing. On his turn, he's going to move 2 spaces. So he's going to catch us if we don't get through these last bitty. We have to get to this one. We know that's the secret passage out. So on our turn, we are going to move, bloop, and explore as many tiles as we can. Another white one, which is good, which means we don't have an encounter. We do have a monster, which is a skeleton. Put the skeleton right there. Okay. Then the enemies move. He's going to move 1. Which is going to put him right here from this space. 2. Ugh, he's going to catch us really quickly. Oh my god, what are we going to do? Run! This guy is going to move up and swing at us. If I can find the die. Here's the die, way over here. I don't know how the die got over there. He's going to swing at us. Come on, miss. Of course not. And he does 2 damage. Ugh. Okay. So Shroud moved, the skeleton moved. It's our turn. We're going to attack and move. So attacking first. Come on, don't miss him. Whatever you do, do not miss this jerk. If you miss him, we are sunk. Oh, I just said do not miss him. Didn't I just say don't miss him? Because Stroud will move here next turn. Huh. And if I move away from this guy and explore another area, then when he runs up to us, he'll do 2 damage again, which will knock us down. But I'm going to have to. I have to run. I have to run. I have to run! Running. And we will slide this over. I have to find the exit. I have to find it. We only got a couple tiles left. 3 to be exact. Okay, monster, which is a rat swarm. Yeah, we'll let the red swarm come. There's the red swarm. Alright, so the skeleton's going to move. Boom. He's going to attack us. This guy's going to move. And Scroud's going to move. 1, 2. He's doing that very nasty kind of stalking. He's just like, I know where you are. I'll find you. Is he just walking down after us as we're fighting our ass to get out of here? The skeleton, boom, he's going to knock us down because, of course, he is. Alright, so that's their turn. Thank God. Our turn, we get to stand up and get 4 hit points. We use another healing surge. We are on our healing surge. We have 4 hit points remaining. That's it. On our turn, we're going to attack then move. And we're going to hit the skeleton this time. If we don't hit the skeleton this time, we are sunk. It's a good thing I don't have my camera on this screen right now because you would see a very upset individual. But you know what? I'm willing to share with you guys. I'm willing to share my frustrations. This is literally twice in a row that we had to hit this guy. Had to hit him, and we rolled a 4. That's twice in a row we rolled a 4 when we had to hit him. Alright, well, we gotta move. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. And we have to explore. And that is going to put us here, which is going to be the Crypt of Barrow and Rovenovia. Barov and Rovenovia. We also have a monster, which is going to be a gargoyle. I am going to spend 5 XP to cancel that card. So I will spend a 5 to cancel that card. Alright, we have an encounter because we drew a black circle. Encounter says, corner of your eye. Place the active hero on an adjacent tile and roll this die. Alright, we'll put it over here. That sounds like a good one. Sure. Roll a die. A monster rushes you from the darkness. Place a new monster on the tile. A spider rushes us from the darkness. And I can't cancel that one, so I only have 4 XP, so yeah. If we would have rolled a 16 to 20, we could have got a friendly spirit to inspire us to move on. No, no, no! We have 4 hit points. We now have 1, 2, 3, 4 monsters running after us, and we're still trying to get out. Monster movement, Stroud. Where is he, skeleton? I think he went this way. Come on. Shh. Skeleton will move. Yes, he will go 1 space. The rat swarm. Yes, he's going to move here. And the spider. And so, let's see what we can do here. We know the exit's going to... Ooh, come here. Come here, you. The exit's going to be right here, though. Oh, right where my face is. Why do I have to put my face up there? That's dumb. I know this is going to be the exit. Right, so this is Stroud's room. We can move all this. Stroud already walked down that stuff. But we know there's only 1 tile left, which is the exit. So all we have to do is get this into play and get out. Rat swarm trying to attack us. 8 plus 7 is 15. Of course he hit. Damage of 1. We're down to 3 hit points. The spider. He will actually, because he spawns there, he will actually spit at us. Bloop. His web, which unless he rolls a 1, 2, or 3, he's gonna hit us for 1 damage. and slow us and then move adjacent to us. So we are slowed until the start of our next turn. I don't know. Does anyone else feel that this is not going well? Does anyone else feel that this is not going well? Your speed is 2. Great. Looks like we're going to be taking a double action on our turn. All right. Our turn. We have 2 hit points left, boys. We don't get to move on that tile until we Ugh. We're gonna die. There's no way around this, I don't think. Yeah, we don't do the exploration phase until after my phase. And I don't get to do 2 attacks. I can move an attack, I can attack the move, or I can make 2 moves. So I guess let's hit the spider. Hit it and killed it. Alright. And we will take this. Actually, that might matter. That might actually matter because now I have 5 XP again. I could cancel a card. Okay, I will explore. And there's our exit out. We have to get over to that, stand on this exit, and start our turn on that exit to get out, though. The snow goes away at the end of our turn. It is now 2 hit points remaining. Oh, wait. We just killed an enemy. We should have gained a treasure. So here's the question. Do we spend our ring of regeneration to heal us back a hit point? So we have 3 hit points. Or do we draw a treasure and hope the treasure card gives us something that miraculously will help us not die here in a minute? If the rat swarm hits us, it's 1 point. If the skeleton hits us, it's going to be 2 points because this jerk gets to move and attack. Yeah. So he will do 2, the rat will do 1, that'll be 3. So that would kill us if both of them hit. If they both hit. Oh, and Stroud, he's going to arrive, but there won't be enough. Actually, there won't be enough. I guess he could move there and attack us, so maybe there would be enough. I think we're going to run out of steam right at the end, which is terrible, terrible. The skeleton was brutal. The 2 damage, man, that's just... And a +9 to his attack, which means he only misses on a 1 to 5. So he's going to hit 3/4 of the time and do 2 damage to you every time. That's just... So what do we do when we kill that monster? We're going to draw treasure and hope and pray it gives us something. Place this gift rewarding marker on your tile. The first monster that moves into that tile takes 1 damage. Okay. Lovely. That might actually save our bacon. Maybe. We'll see. So the skeleton's going to move in to attack us. Boom. And he dies. From the glyph of warding. And, oops. When he dies, we get another treasure card. And we're going to draw another treasure card. And hopefully... Choose a tile within one tile you. Place each monster on the chosen tile on a tile within 3 Wand of teleportation? What? Use this item during your hero phase instead of attacking. Choose a tile within one tile of you. Place each monster on that chosen tile in a tile within 3 space. Oh, I can teleport these guys out of here, which would be huge! Oh my god! That would be huge if I live. If I live. So, on their turn, monsters move 1, 2. He would now come in to this space. And that's probably not going to help. What does he do? Probably bad things. Oh, all he does is move. He doesn't attack us. He will move 2 spaces. He will only attack us if he's within 1 space. So that's good. So actually, technically, maybe, oh man, this is going to be some exciting stuff down at the wire here, boys. Alright, so the rats attack us, though. And when he's going to hit. So we're down to 1 hit point left. No problem. Now, I'm going to choose an attack and then a move. Attack and then a move. I'm going to use Wand of Teleportation. Choose a tile within 1 tile of you. I'm choosing this tile. Place each monster on the chosen tile on a tile within 3 tiles of you. I'm going to teleport both of these guys. 1, 2, 3. Boom. Way back here. That is my attack. Discard after use. Use this item during your hero phase instead of attacking. So instead of attacking, we did that. And now we're going to move. 1, 2, boom. Oh, wait a minute. Are we going to find a way? Oh my god. I cannot believe this. It is now, we do not need to draw an encounter because it was a white. It is now the enemy's turn. They can move. The rat swarm will move 1 space. Shroud will move back 2, yelling and cursing. Curses, I will get you. I will get you. I will find you. And we will get you. And that's it. And we get out at the start of our turn. The awesome Wand of Teleportation. That couldn't come in at a better time. I mean, I thought for sure we were dead. Holy crap. Wow. That. We needed some blind luck. And sometimes you do get blind luck in this game. Like the first monster that died gave us a treasure which said put a glyph warding on your space. When an enemy walks into that space, they take 1 damage, which kills the monster. And then we get to draw a second one, which is the Wand of Teleportation. What's the chances that those 2 cards... Wow. That is crazy. Well, that just makes up for the fact that we needed a 7 to hit that skeleton, and we rolled a 4 twice in a row when we really needed to kill him. And we get out of there with 1 hit point remaining. Still at level 1. We never leveled up. You have to roll a 20. You have to have 5 XP and roll a 20, and then you can level up to level 2. You get another power. You get more hit points. Your armor class goes up. And your surge, your healing surge value goes up as well. So lots of incentive too, but we never rolled a 20. Never once. I am sweating bullets. I'm telling you, that came down to... I don't know how we got away. I think he let us go. I mean, he could have got us. I just know he could have got us. I'm afraid he's like, yeah, they'll come back. We'll let them come back. That's fine. Because we'll be back for, of course, encounter adventure number 2. So, wow, that was again, there's only one solo adventure. That's the first one to kind of get each player to play it and try the game out, learn the mechanics and stuff. From now on, we're going to be playing with several characters. In fact, does it tell us how many characters we start with in adventure number 2? 2 to 5. So we get our choice. 2, 3, 4, 5, depending on how many. It does come, if you're just joining us, it does come with 5. Count them, 5 characters. There is Thorgrim, the Dwarven Cleric. We have Arjun, the Dragonborn Fighter. We have Alyssa, the Human Ranger. And Emerald, the Aladrin Wizard. And of course, our character, Kate. Kate made it out. I love it that she made it out. That is so good. With 1 hit point. That was huge. Thanks, Phoenix Knight and Avid Duke, for coming out and checking this out. We're going to be doing a live unboxing. It's already unboxed, as you can see, but we're going to be doing a opening the book and checking out what comes in the core rulebook of Pathfinder 2nd edition, as we're getting ready to start a brand new campaign for this. So we just picked this up. It is a massive book, as you can see. 600. How many pages is it? Like 600 and some odd pages. The appendix is starting on page 635. So it's a massive book with so much good information in it. We got a couple other books coming as well, so hopefully you'll stop in and check that out if you're interested in finding out about Pathfinder 2e 2nd edition. Thanks for watching. This is Castle Ravenloft, the Dungeons and Dragons board game. Again, you can pick this up. You can see this is a thick, huge, massive game. You can pick it up very, very reasonable from some of your secondhand stores. I mean, it's based on 4th edition Dungeons and Dragons, which wasn't a very popular gaming system, and the board game didn't really make people want to play it any more than the regular 4th edition Dungeons and Dragons. I enjoy it. I think it's a really good game. Again, you will say this. I enjoyed 4th edition. I think 4th edition was great. I didn't have any problems with it. And so I don't have any problems playing this game. And like I said, you get 15 different encounters. There's all kinds of different miniatures. You could start a Dungeons and Dragons miniature collection by just buying these games. There's like 5 or 6 in the series. Now, I will say, some of them are cheap. Like I think I got my Legend of Dritz for like $20, $25. But then there's other ones that are rare. They didn't make very many of them, like trying to remember, the Temple of Elemental Evil's pretty rare. So that one runs usually about $100 to $150, which is a little pricey, obviously. And then there's another one that's like pretty rare too. I can't remember the name of it right off the top of my head. But some of these, like The Legend of Dritz, Castle Ravenloft, Wrath of Ashladon, Ghosts of Salt Marsh. You can pick up all these. Pretty reasonably priced. There's a ton of stuff in the boxes. You can actually mix and match everything because they're all on the same Dungeons and Dragons. They're just basically different adventures. So you can take characters from one box and put them in the other box. Lots of stuff to do. There's tons and tons of encounter cards we haven't gone through. There's a boatload of treasure cards, and look at these. This is the whole stack of dungeon tiles we didn't even use. So there's like 40 more right there. Of course, it's all based upon the same simple mechanic. You explore a tile, you spawn a monster, you fight and then the monsters take their turn. A lot of people, that's not enough for them. It doesn't give them enough strategy. It doesn't give them enough, enough to do or whatever you want to call. But personally for me, for $30 I spent on this, I would get 100 hours. If I would get 15 adventures, an hour a piece. That's like 30 hours or so. For $30, that's like $1 an hour. That's a great game if you spend that much time on it. So, like I said, lots to do in here. The miniatures are great, nice plastic miniatures, and like I said, there's a boatload of there's spiders, there's werewolves here, there's regular wolves. We haven't fought any of those guys. We have the Dragon Lich. Ooh, no, we don't want to fight him. No. There's a big bad. I don't know what this guy is, but he looks pretty mean. Like a zombie lord or something. I don't know what he is. But, yeah. I definitely think it's not a game for everyone, but it's definitely a game that if you like role-playing games, but you don't like the role-playing part, you just want to play Dungeons and Dragons without the role-playing part, you want a cheap game that gives you a lot of stuff to do in it, this might be something for you. That's all I'm saying. So we'll be back with Adventure 2, where we get to find the icon in Ravenloft. And of course, each of the adventures has their own setup and special rules and things that are going to kind of change it up. See everybody next time. Until then, my friends, take care, and we'll see you all down the line.